What's up, guys? Glad to have you back. So, it's been a very long time we actually talked about arbitrage opportunities, and today we'll be performing a live cross exchange arbitrage between the Bybit and the Mexc crypto exchange. Okay, so if you come to your Bybit crypto exchange, I want you to look for this pair, which is the SVL/USDT. Okay, so right now I'll be purchasing 100 USDT worth of the SVL token right here on the Bybit, and I'll be getting this amount of SVL token back. Okay, so I'll be purchasing it at this price. So I'm going to click on the buy button and we'll buy it. Okay. And here we go. We've successfully purchased these. Okay. So we have about 23,578 SVL token right now. All right. Now, the next thing I'm going to do is to move this SVL token to the Mexc crypto exchange. Okay. So to do that, I'm going to come here to the home page of the Mexc. Then I'll click on the deposit button right here and select on chain deposit. Okay. Then right here in the search box, I'm going to search for the SVL token. Okay. So we have it right here. So I'm going to copy the wallet address, and the network I'll be using to deposit this is the Mantle network. Okay. So I'll make sure that it actually goes with what I'm withdrawing right here. Okay. So right here, I'm just going to click on the withdraw button here. Okay. And then right here, we search for the SVL token. So right here, you can see it's showing zero amount, and that's because we need to transfer it right from the unified trading to the funding wallet. Okay. So we've transferred this successfully. So we want to make sure that everything here is correct. So right here, I'm going to paste that wallet address I copied. So make sure you double check also. So it's the same address, okay? So we'll select the network, which is the Mantle network, okay? And right here, we'll be charged about $0.04 for this, okay? So right now, I'm going to actually put in the amount of SVL I want to withdraw. So I want to withdraw everything to my Mexc crypto exchange. So we'll click on the withdraw button right here. Here we go. The withdrawal is currently in progress. Okay. So I'm just going to give this time to arrive. And here it says sent. Okay. So we'll go check our Mexc right now for the arrival. Back here on the Mexc crypto exchange, it is currently processing. Okay. So this is coming in right now. And it has successfully arrived, guys. And looking at these, you can even see that we're already in 1 USDT profit already. So to actually log this in, we'll come down to the trade section, and under the SVL/USDT pair, we want to sell it. Okay. So if we're going to be selling it now, we'll be getting 101.5 USDT. Okay. So I want to sell at the current market price, which will giving us 101.6 USDT profit. So I'll click on the sell SVL. Okay. So we need to do this real quick. So our order is currently pending. So let's see how long this will actually take. Then I'll show you a step-by-step guide on how to perform cross-exchange arbitrage. So this is actually taking too long to execute, and that is because there's a low trading volume in this market right now. Okay, so I'm just going to edit my price, and I'm going to put this at this price. Okay, so this is what we'll be getting back at the end of the day. So I'll confirm this right now. And okay, so we're just going to wait for this to execute. And guys, after about 20 minutes, I think it has finally executed. Okay, and you can see right now we just made 1.4 USDT profit by performing this arbitrage. So it took about 20 minutes to execute because of the low trading volume that was here on the Mexc crypto exchange for some time. But I think right now a lot of people have come here to actually trade this particular token, and that was why our trade actually executed. Okay, our low trading volume and liquidity is one of the downsides to performing cross-exchange arbitrage, okay? Because sometimes whenever one of the exchange has low trading volume, your trade might actually take some time to execute. So right now it has been converted back to USDT, and if I want to reperform this arbitrage again, let's say the opportunity is still there, I could actually withdraw my USDT using the BP20 network right here on the Mexc crypto exchange, okay, because it has zero fees for that. All right, I can actually reperform this arbitrage again to make another 1.4 USDT profit or even more. Okay, now you might think the profit is actually low because I used 100 USDT to make 1.4 USDT profit within 20 minutes, which I could actually make more if I was trading maybe futures or even the spot market. Don't forget that crypto arbitrage actually has lesser risk whenever you are performing it, and your profit margin might not be much, especially when you are performing a cross exchange arbitrage like this that might have a good volume perform this way. Okay, so if you have higher capital, like if I had actually done this with 1000 USDT, I could have made 14 USDT profit. Or if I've done it with 500 USDT, I could have made 7 USDT profit. And this is something I could actually check again to see if the profit margin is there and actually perform multiple number of times. Okay, so let's say the profit margin is there and I'm able to perform this 5 more times. I could actually make about 6 USDT profit or even more doing this arbitrage. Okay, now here comes the big question. How do you actually perform cross exchange arbitrage like the way I did right now? Okay, now the first thing you need to do is to spot the arbitrage opportunity. Okay, you have to actually check out for price differences between different crypto exchanges to actually take advantage of that profit margin by buying low on one crypto exchange and actually going to sell high on another. Okay, and I've talked about different tools you can use for that. We've talked about the coin market cap before. You actually go there and forecast and check for price difference across different exchange. And I've also talked about the Arbi hunt. Okay, and I've also talked about the macro axis and many other tools you can also use to spot crypto arbitrage opportunities. So right now, I used the Happy Hunt to actually spot this arbitrage opportunity, okay? And I like the Happy Hunt because unlike the coin market cap, where you have to actually go and forecast, filter everything and start checking each token one by one for this price difference, the Happy Hunt actually gives you like a signal, okay? And when it gives you, you're going to see the crypto exchange you're going to be buying from and the one you're going to be selling at, okay? And it will also tell you the percentage profit that is in that particular arbitrage opportunity. Okay, and I am actually using the free version right here for this. Okay, and I feel it is not that bad too. Okay, so I've talked about using the Happy Hunt a lot of times. I've talked about using the coin market cap too to spot crypto arbitrage opportunities. And one thing with the coin market cap is that you could actually find more profit margin right there, unlike the Happy Hunt free version right here. Okay, so basically it will tell you the particular pair this way. So we have the BAT slash USDT right here. So if we click on this, you can see to tell you where to actually buy from. You could actually come sell on BitGet, okay? And you could make about 1.8% profit. But then if you look at this, the network fee is actually very high. And that's one good thing about the Happy Hunt also, okay? Because it will actually tell you the estimated network fee you might procure while performing this arbitrage, okay? So you could come here to the Happy Hunt to check for arbitrage opportunities. And once you see one that you actually like the stream slash USDT right here, which says if you buy on Mexc, you could actually sell on Gate.io to make 1.6% profit. Let's check out the network fees. And the network fee for procuring this estimated at $0.1. Okay, so this will be a very good arbitrage opportunity to dive in. But that's not all. You need to also check the price in this crypto exchange to actually confirm if the signal right here will actually give you this profit margin. Okay, so starting off with the Mexc, if you come down here to the trade section, want to click on this drop down right here and search for the token, okay, which is STRM. That's the token right here. So it's currently trading at this price on Mexc, okay? So you're just going to simulate. That's one thing I always do first. So I'm going to simulate with 100 USDT and say, okay, let's say I'm buying 100 USDT of this token. I'll be getting this amount of STRM coins back, okay? So you're going to copy this, go over to the second exchange, which is the Gate.io. You also come to the trade section down here, okay? And then on this drop down, you want to also search for the STRM token here also, okay? So this is it, and it is currently trading at this price, okay? So you look at the prices this way. So I think the profit margin is actually there. And let's say you are selling that amount of STRM here. It says right here that you'll be getting 103.18 USDT back, okay? And looking at this, this is about 3 USDT profit. And if you actually subtract the network fee according to this, you're still going to make 3 USDT profit if you actually dive into an arbitrage like this, okay? Now that you've checked these two things, there's also one important thing you need to check. You want to check if the network is actually compatible and if it is not suspended, okay? Because you could actually find an arbitrage opportunity like this and one of the exchange have actually suspend the withdrawal of that particular token, okay? So we'll come here to Mexc. So right here, we are going to come here to asset and want to do as if we want to withdraw this particular token. So we'll search for the STRM here and we have it right here. So if we're going with the on-chain withdrawal right here, we can see right here the network available for the withdrawal of this token right here is the BP20 network, which is the Binance Smart Chain network. And you can also see the network fees right here. So the network fee is actually very low also. So you also come to your gate.io, and then you want to click on the deposit, and you click on on-chain deposit, okay? And then you search for that token also. We'll search for the STRM. So we have the STRM here, which is the stream coin. And you can see that the network is also here. We have the Binance Smart Chain network also here. And the deposit is not actually suspended, okay? So this basically means that the networks are actually compatible, okay? And you can actually dive into an arbitrage like this, because looking at this, the trading volume is not really that bad, and you could actually make this profit if you are to do this, okay? So I don't want to make this video too long. I should have actually done this live also, so you could actually see how it's done. But in my next videos, I'll be making more live trades on cross-exchange arbitrage, okay? So that's basically how you do it. And if you look at it, if you look at the trading volume and it's actually okay with you, and you have a very good capital, you could actually dive into something like this and make a good amount of profit for yourself, okay? And what makes an arbitrage opportunity very profitable is your capital, number one, and the number of times you can actually perform that arbitrage before the price actually gets corrected on one of the exchanges, okay? And also, before you perform a crypto arbitrage trading or anything related to trading, please have a trading experience for some time before you actually dive into it, especially a spot market trading experience, okay? There are a lot of tools out there that you could actually check, and if you've actually been practicing a lot, you will not have issues executing trades right here on any crypto exchange, okay? And that is so you don't actually make any loss whenever you're performing an arbitrage, okay? And one more thing I want you to notice that the prices of this particular token is the price at the current time of making this video, okay? So you might be watching this video in another time and you might meet another price, or you might not meet the crypto arbitrage opportunity, okay? That's why the first step to actually performing a cross-exchange arbitrage is to actually spot the crypto arbitrage opportunity. And I've already told you, you can use the coin market cap or the Arbit Hunt or any other good tool out there to actually spot this crypto arbitrage opportunity. You simulate it like how I just did right now to see how profitable to be and how possible it to be for you to actually execute your trades, okay? So I hope you're going to find this very helpful, and if you do, please don't leave without smashing the like button and subscribe to this channel, and I'll be seeing you guys on my next update. Have a nice day. Bye.